made you start killing and scaring the crap out of people? Well, the killing started all because someone killed my mother. The scaring the crap out of people came from curiosity. That spawned into a hobby, which spawned into this. Next question. Are you going to make another channel dedicated to another horror character stalking people on Omegle? Well, actually, I've already created 4 playlists on this channel that I've kept as private placeholders, half of them since day 1, to remind myself to do other characters either on this channel or another channel. We'll see. Next. What is your favorite Friday the 13th movie? There is way too many things that I would consider for this. I love something in every movie, whether it's one or more of the kills, the concept of the film, say even 5, 8, and 9. Concepts were good. They were good for the lore surrounding Friday the 13th. Whether the script or the budget just couldn't pull it off properly, I don't know. There's the look of Jason in a lot of the movies. And the way that none of the films since has quite captured the feel of the first movie. 2 and 3, sure. Number 4, departing a bit just to try finalize the series. If I was to give a short answer, probably number 7. If I was to base it off of movies I've seen from most to least, even though it's usually to do with circumstance more than anything, it would be 3, 8, 6, 9, 10, 1, 7, 4, 2, and 5. Next question. If you were to kill a celebrity, who would it be and why? Kinda thought this was a silly question, because ultimately celebrities are just doing their jobs. Easy to jump on the hate wagon, but then it hit me. Kanye West. Yeah, I know, easy target, but hear me out. I think he is the embodiment of all those characters that you see in the Friday the 13th movies that you just can't wait to see him get wrecked in the worst possible way. Like if Jason was in TV's 2009 VMAs, when Kanye West was like, I'm gonna let you finish, that's when Jason comes out of nowhere and literally cuts him off. Taylor Swift would probably be relieved and scared at the same time, wouldn't know what to do, so that's when you make it easy for her, kill her off too, and then the crowd disperses. It would be a magical evening. Next. If you and Freddy Krueger had a baby, what would it look like? I'd say the demon baby of Jason in Jason Goes to Hell, and the souls on Freddy's chest from part 3. Another quick question and answer. Are you Ask a Gangster when he's on his period? Sorry, no. I won't even entertain for a second that I might be another YouTuber. Next question. Is killing teenagers the only thing you've done after you've come back from the dead? Well, no, I've been in purgatory and I've found my way into the internet, and I've been trying to scare enough kids to have the power to come back to the real world to kill again, but more on that later. What happened to your face? Well, a couple things. First, this bitch put an axe in my head. Then, a kid put a machete to the side of my face. Then, the decay set in. And then, that kid grew up and then blended the side of my face with a motorboat fan right here, and then I got shot in the head too. Next. What is your favorite type of music? I would say, broadly speaking, alternative, leaning into the rock spectrum, a little bit through the 70s and then a bit of 80s, mostly 90s and into 2000. But even listening to the remixes has been a gateway to things like industrial and then a bit of EDM and electronica. But it really doesn't matter to me. Like, you know, you can take any artist, they release an album. If I like 1 or 2 songs, I'll like them. I don't let my general preferences for music define every single little song that I'll listen to. If the mood hits me, it hits me. Next question, how do I kill you? I'm not even sure of that myself exactly. I've been put down a lot of times, but I just keep finding a way back. Next question, last time you killed Ask a Gangster, where is he now? I think I only managed to graze him, kind of like that guy in part 3 that survived the first time, but just like part 3 he might not be so lucky next time. I think he's doing fine now though, so go check out his channel. Are you a part of the Illuminati? Next. How you eat the pussy. That is a trade secret that always leads to anal, no question. Speaking of questions, what is your favorite food and do you like KFC? I like curries, Mexican food, and fried chicken, so yeah, I love KFC. I'll order dinner for 2 and demolish it. Next question. What are you under that mask, an alien or the devil? Under the hockey mask, I am a slowly regenerating animated corpse of Jason Voorhees. Next question. How many times have you been defeated? 12 times, I guess? Next question. Do you like eating worms? Not as much as they loved eating me. Next. When you last killed a person, Ask a Gangster also asks how many people do you kill average per day? My last kill was in my last video if you happen to notice my body back there in it. As for average kills per day, if you average out my old score from the last 35 years, it was something like 0.02 kills per day. It's not bad when you look at Michael's or Freddy's kill average, but now that I have Omegle, I'll soon be able to kill again through that, and then once I have the power to leave Omegle, at least for a while, I'll be able to start killing at campsites again. Next question. More new. Well, that's not really a question, but read my banner. Next question. Who win, you or Freddy? I assume you mean who won at the end of Freddy vs. Jason. Well, that was really just a dream sequence, so neither of us actually won, and Freddy was just plain dead. But these days I'm stuck with him. He's pretty weak right now though, so if I can spread enough fear through my videos, he may be able to join me on Omegle, and then maybe even in public, but it's been tough for him since being so soon forgotten after Mortal Kombat 9. Next question. How is the camp doing? Killing any stupid people fucking around in your camp? Like I've already implied, I haven't been able to get back there yet. I hope they haven't turned it into a resort or anything flashy like that. If I don't like the look of the place when I get back, heads are going to roll. Next question. What happens when you meet people who don't know who you are? Does it get hot and boring? Are the machete and axe real? I think I get more reactions from people that don't know about Jason or haven't seen the movies, but then there's a majority of people that do know about Jason that I run into, that have only probably seen the modern movies though, or played Mortal Kombat, or seen mock versions of Jason, like in cartoons or H2O Delirious. They get real cynical and start to tell me that the face or the mask is wrong, or that he uses a chainsaw, and I show them up sometimes. As far as getting hot in this, it's only really bad during summer, but even then I take like a break every hour or half hour, depending on how bad it gets. As for whether it gets boring or not, well, sometimes. I run into some people that block their cameras with their hands, but then I also get a lot of dead connections because of where I live, so I run into a lot of people where neither can see or hear each other. I get a lot of reactions though that I cut from my videos. Those are mostly compliments and that sort of thing, but those reactions keep me going. Hell, some of you are here because we had a run-in. Is this machete and axe real? Yeah, they are. Next question. Did you Michael buy the costume? If you made the costume, do you sell those? Any customization? Is that makeup? Do you have to do that every week, or is it a mask? Lastly, is this a costume that Jason wears in Friday the 13th, The New Blood, which is part 7, or am I wrong? You're almost 100% right on that last part of the question. So yeah, it's a mask on a mask, and the hood or face mask comes down to the neck a bit, and the chain wraps around that to try to keep it all in when I move my head around too much. Hood mask and hockey mask. I got those on eBay from 2 different sellers, available in adult size only. As for the chest, the back, the arms, and the knees, I got those done by a guy in California, and he only does them in adult size as well. And here are the knees, by the way. Don't see those too often. Reason why it's almost 100% part 7, not entirely, the hockey mask is actually from part 9, because a lot of 7 masks I found neglect the bullet hole from part 6, right here. I also like the axe wound in the hockey mask because it shows the axe wound on the mask underneath. It even shows off the fan damage to the side of the face better as well. Consider me maybe a better alternate universe part 8 Jason, if you will. I'd like to tell you guys where I got this stuff exactly, but for the same reason that I started putting my logo on my side of the Omegle videos, is to stop imposters from possibly tainting my image online. I've seen Creepy the Clowns and I've seen Pink Stardust videos abused on Omegle, and I don't want to see how that could go wrong. As for the rest, I got the chain down at a $2 store, and then, you know, I got my old work clothes and tore them up to sort of fit the way that it is in the movies. Last question. This kind of goes back to doing new things in my videos. Will I ever do a Jason Goes On the Streets, you know, go out in public video? Well, I've actually gone out into public a few times with this costume, as I'll show you guys in a video real soon. As far as making my own public pranking videos goes, I need the fear of Jason to spread across enough of the internet to have the power to come back to the real world, you could kind of say. This hopefully being the only time that I do that thing that a lot of YouTubers do at the end of their videos, where I say to you, like and comment and share and subscribe, because the more that my videos spread, I will eventually have the literal power to make the videos that I want to make, even maybe have a decent intro to my videos and that sort of thing. And that concludes the question part of this video. So hopefully you guys will stick around for the next video where I do the channel updates. Catch you later.